Hi, it's Nick Astor with TriplePundit.com here at the 2014 South by Southwest Eco Conference in Austin, Texas. I'm here with Walter Wang. Now, you're a consultant for an organization called ZSA.
Yes.
We got really excited the other night and started talking about gas taxes, some of the implications that gas taxes have on sustainability, but also some of the problems with the way gas tax is currently collected. Give me a little background as to what's wrong with gas taxes today.
Sure. The current gas tax system, at least at the federal level, hasn't changed since 1992. So the tax rate itself hasn't kept pace with inflation. And as cars get more efficient and people switch to electric vehicles, the government collects less and less in gas taxes, which means there's not enough money to pay for roads and bridges and the repairs of roads and bridges.
Straightforward. So you've got an idea that might be able to improve this. Tell us what it's all about.
Sure. I have a kind of unique idea called the adaptive tax system, and it's based on a fluid rate. So instead of paying a stated rate when you fill a pump, the adaptive tax is based on the frequency and quantity at which you fill up. So that your tax rate could change depending on how frequently and how much you actually fill up. So for instance, everybody under this adaptive tax system would pay one stated rate, a baseline number, and if you exceed that baseline number, you get pumped up to another rate number.
So tell me a little bit about how this actually works, right? Does this involve an app? It's some kind of card? Just give us the breakdown of, if you could go out tomorrow and implement this, how would it actually play out?
If I went out and implemented it tomorrow, there would be a digital ID card that every citizen would have. When they go to the gas station, before they insert their credit card, they'd insert a digital ID card, fill up. The digital ID card would automatically calculate the tax based on your varying factors. And then at the end, you get an email receipt or receipt by a federal app to your phone. And that app would show you not only your use case and your tax rate, but also show you in graphic form how well you're doing compared to others in your zip code. So thus introducing kind of a gamification of this tax system and trying to induce certain behavioral changes.
And last question, inevitably, as we move away from gas and you have an electric car, is there a way to adapt this to kind of the, paying per mileage or something like that? If we ever really did go all electric, what's the future of something like this?
I think if we go more electric, let's kind of take a step back. Those who are, driving EVs right now, they're not paying a gas tax anymore. And so they're essentially freeloaders on the system. And they're using the roads and bridges, but not paying for them. And so there would have to be a system in place when they purchase or lease the vehicle where a tax is calculated based on the average number of miles that's driven within that region and the gross vehicle weight of the car. So that accounts for some sort of user fee. And then going forward, under the adaptive tax model, every year there would be some sort of reporting requirement where each EV owner would pay based on the true miles driven and the gross vehicle weight.
Walter, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Nick.
All right.